You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Push!
His album is out right now.
What up?
Pusha T.
What's up?
What's up, sir?
How are you, my brother?
Beautiful, man. Beautiful.
First of all, amazing body of work.
Thank you, man.
Amazing body of work.
I appreciate that.
I didn't think
Thank
7
you.
songs would be fulfilling.
Yeah.
But it is.
No, me neither. Big argument.
Really?
Huge argument.
I was going to ask you that. You haven't dropped since 2015. Why the long wait?
Ass time, man.
2015, I was doing a lot of the, after that, I was doing a lot of the campaign stuff. A lot of the, White House, prison reform, all of that
Hillary
stuff.
Clinton's,
Yep.
I forgot what you call it that night at the Jacob Javits.
Yeah. So, I got caught up in that. We took that L.
Yeah.
And then, I was appointed president of Good Music. At the time, it was, Designer ringing off, his singles was going.
Right.
And just trying to do the album in between those times. I did it, I did it, put the album together. How it usually goes is, I pick beats, rhyme over them, boom, bring it for Ye, let him hear it. He picked some beats, disregard some of the ones I did, go back, rhyme over it, bring it all back. So I go back to, I come back with a finished product, bring it to him like, look, I feel like this is my album. He was like, yeah, it's rocking, so we rocked for like 2 days. I stayed in LA for 2 days. Third day, he wake up, he was like, yo, man, I feel like I could produce these beats better myself, just do it myself. Let's go to Utah.
Utah.
Not Wyoming? I thought Wyoming.
It was Utah first.
Damn.
Yeah.
What was in Utah?
The Jazz.
It's like this really, really expensive resort. And I'm only telling you that part because, we split the cost on this, right? So, we go out there. So, it says, now, look at me. I don't know anything about Utah.
Push, I know.
I don't know anything about
Me neither.
Wyoming.
Go ahead.
So
You never sold no dope in Utah, Push?
I haven't.
That's where the Sundance Film Festival is, in Salt Lake City in Utah.
I've heard about Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
Karl Malone, John Stockton.
Yeah, no, I know about that.
That's all you know. So you go out to Utah.
I go out to Utah, right?
Was it cold?
It was all right. It was all right. It was cool. We go out there. We out there the first day, chef eating, kicking it. And, one day turns into 10 days and ain't no beat.
And you paying half that.
Bruh.
How much money are we talking?
Man, it's upwards of I want to say 8 to 10 a night.
Damn!
Woo!
1,000, by the way, people.
Not hundreds.
1,000.
No. That's my half.
That was your
No, your half?
No.
Oh,
half.
for that.
Yes.
Okay.
That's still a lot of money. Though. That's still a lot of money.
Yeah,
Right,
it is. I'm gonna tell you.
So that's 50. That's about 50 grand right now. 10
bruh.
days, 5,000. All
So
right.
10 days, no beat.
No, he listening to samples every day, feverishly. Just listening to samples. We making just playlists what we like. Then one beat comes, and
What was the first beat?
if you know, I'm sorry, the games we play.
My
Games we play,
favorite
okay.
record.
The
right
games
now.
we play. And one, he was like, hey, rhyme to this. And mind you, we're in like a, 8-bedroom mansion, middle of nowhere. All the rooms are decked out like, studios. So he's like, yo, sends that downstairs. Yo, write that. I think this one of them ones. Do that, and then, it's a searching process. It's time to go home, got a show, hosting, whatever, leave. I'm like, all right, bet, we had a little exercise, it was cool. You're like, nah, let's go to Wyoming.
So how many beats did you get done in Utah? How many records did y'all get done in Utah?
I might have gotten one.
One.
I might have got one, but I'm gonna tell you this. He found Tiana Taylor's album at the same time. So like while finding my sound, going through other sounds, he's like, oh, I think this for her. So this is where the process of like with the 5 albums, 7 songs, it's all building from this point.
So you get to charge some of that back to their albums?
No, but that's a good idea. That's a really good
Sorry,
idea.
Tiana.
In the good music, you gotta start looking for those little loopholes.
Yeah.
You know why I love games we play? Because it's a lot of late 70s, early 80s babies references in that record. Like you gotta be born around that era to get a lot of the language.
For sure.
You know?
For sure.
Even when you reference the Purple Tape, when you say mud-made monsters who grew up on the legends from Yonkers.
Yeah. Woo! Shout out the Locks.
But let me just tell you, Charlamagne has been wearing his same outfit for 3 days straight. He has not took this outfit off because he said he wants to feel like he's still selling crack.
Yo,
I feel that.
I understand.
Adult contemporary trap music.
I understand.
Yeah.
I totally feel you.
No, he's serious. He had that green shirt on for 3 days.
And the pants.
And the pants.
But by the way, Rock Nation, the fit is crazy though. The pants feel so comfortable to call
funky over here.
Salute to Everett.
Now let's talk Wyoming. Now how do you get to Wyoming?
And did you have to pay for half of that?
Yeah.
You had to pay half of Wyoming too.
Splitting these costs.
Oh my goodness.
But that's still your budget though, right? You're an artist still on good music.
Bro, I've been in this game for a long time. Like I know how to be conservative and get my budget back and put it in my pocket. Like, no, I don't want to spend it like that.
Right. Nobody was.
No, I don't.
So he calls you and says, "Let's go to Wyoming."
Right.
You ever been to Wyoming before that? Me neither. But go ahead.
No, Envy, I haven't. I've never been to Wyoming.
So you only sold crack in the South?
Yeah, there you go. So we go to Wyoming and it's the same thing. He before the Wyoming trip, he probably went to I think it's Amoeba Music. Man, 2,000 records. And they loading it up. It take a day to load all this shit up. And same thing, listening to samples and just finding the sound, finding it. And we did. We ultimately did find it. Like, I mean, I was just going, I just got back from Wyoming like last week.
Because you just finished the album?
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing now with music how you can just finish an album and turn it in and have it come out a few days later?
Listen.
Or the next day.
The stress of that is no longer. Like, it's no longer. You can literally upload it and it's time to go. As you can see, even with my project, it wasn't any. I didn't even know if it was coming. I didn't want to talk about it
because you wasn't sure if it was. Yeah,
I didn't. I didn't know we was gonna make it. I'm like, yo, you know that like time's dwindling down. Man, we gonna make that. We gonna make that date. That ain't nothing.
So when he tweeted out that release date, did you know that was the release date?
No, I knew. No, I knew I was supposed to come first, but I'm figuring, okay, we all gonna do June. It's a lot of Fridays in June.
Right.
We can have them all. Why I got to be the May? Why?
Did you feel like he was rushing you?
Well, I was done.
Okay.
I was done. Lyrically, I was done. It was, it was him and what he has to do. But you got to give him time, man. It's like, you go over there, you go over there to get a beat, man, and you look in the sneakers, all the samples. Hey, try these on. What you and it can turn into anything.
Right.
And listen, that can turn into a song. So you just got to go through the process and trust it.
So you haven't dropped since 2015.
Yeah.
Whose idea was it to only do 7 songs? And do you feel like you got all your ideas out in 7 songs?
Totally.
Okay.
Like, that was totally Kanye's idea. And he asked me about it and I was like, man, I don't feel that. I was like, I don't think that's it at all. And I was like, I feel like people been waiting. He was like, man, I feel like, people is getting bombarded with these long albums. I feel like 7 is the real number. Like, we can get it across short, concise. It's all of us. And then I just had to think about it from his perspective. It's like, man, if you really producing 35 joints for this month, like that's a lot of records.
He did every record.
Every
I have a
single
question.
one.
I know previously it used to be that albums had to be a certain length to be considered a full-length album.
Listen, we was looking for the Grammy. We were looking for the Grammy specifications last night. 15 minutes and 5 distinct songs.
That's how long it has to be?
Oh, that's it?
I
was going to have
that was
to
right?
To be eligible
Okay, I
for a
always thought it
Grammy,
had to be
15
longer.
minutes. So an album can be 5 songs?
5 songs for the Grammys.
Okay.
I don't know if anything. I don't know about if it's if iTunes, that means the EP or whatever the case may be, to be eligible for a Grammy. 5 distinct songs, 15 minutes.
And you said everything you wanted to say in those 7 records.
100%.
Now I want to talk about a song that's been buzzing on the internet.
What's that?
Infrared.
Okay.
All right. Now, I mean, this is the put. Well, I mean, you never left spit like the way you have, but you talk about Birdman, baby.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
He said right in that
you
chair.
want that smoke, huh? You want that smoke with that whole team.
No, it's just man, you gotta just address these things. Like I'm going off of social media. I'm going off what people say, what how people address me, what they talking about. I seen Baby the other day. Seen him in the elevator.
Really?
Y'all in the elevator together?
In an elevator.
Was y'all like Q and Bishop?
What conversation
Was it like Q and Bishop? You gonna shoot me in the elevator?
Had he already heard infrared? Or was
No.
it was
He was
before
like,
that?
what's bracking? Like, what's bracking?
Wow.
He had a lot of people with him?
Yeah, for sure.
You don't roll with a lot of people.
I
Pusha
roll by
run
myself.
by himself
No, I do that.
Where was you at? L.A.?
L.A.
Okay.
Always.
in a hotel. I
What
guess
hotels
that's-
I know not to stay
Yeah, I know
there?
not to go
it's
to that
fine.
hotel.
He's like, what's bracking?
Were
I
you
was like-
alone or were you not with
I
people?
was alone.
He's always well. I won't say always alone, but he's always alone.
So he's like, what's bracking or whatever? I was like, ain't
didn't
nothing.
get my
What's up?
joke.
He was like, you good? I was like, yeah, I'm good. You sure? I said, I'm positive. Got off floor 6. Boop.
That was that?
That was that.
That was the first time y'all seen each other all these years?
I don't. No, I probably seen him at a fight or something.
Yeah.
Vegas.
So he said, but he hadn't heard infrared yet or heard about it. So
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like
It's music.
yeah, for sure it's music. But beyond that, I feel like beyond that, I sort of feel like infrared is just me talking to everybody. It's like, man, I've addressed a lot of these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I've taken heat for addressing these things, and then I was speaking about how Ross had addressed it just recently on his album.
Right.
And I was saying, damn, I respect that Ross was speaking from a pure place, but now it's okay. It's okay to kill baby. But niggas looked at me crazy like I really killed the baby
Right. So,
during that time.
right.
So
let me ask you a question, right? Because let me just paint this picture. So you see him in the elevator, right?
Mhm.
And you could have said, what, I'm gonna take the next elevator. But you said, all right.
No, I was
would've
on the elevator.
Oh, you was on the elevator.
Yeah.
They
So
walked
you
off.
was Q and he was Bishop.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You was already on the elevator.
Yeah.
Got you. Were you shook at all? Just a little like, damn, it might go down?
No, I don't. Man, bro, I've been in this so long, and I just look at everybody as like real people. Like I know you like a real. I mean, minus all the tattoos and weird shit. You're a real person, man. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it won't. Like I said, it won't nothing. It won't nothing. Everybody was, just on going to where they had to go. That was it.
For all the newbies in the game, all the youngsters, it's been going on for a long time. What exactly is the issue with Wayne and Baby?
Listen, I don't have necessarily an issue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Like, we're just talking about and speaking about, just the situation. Like, we're just speaking about, these are just bars, man.
But did it start from allegedly that I guess you felt or people felt that Wayne was taking your style and some of the stuff and taking your that's where it originated from?
But that's old. Like that ain't even like I don't even wear that type of stuff no more. And I never even claimed that. I never claimed that.
Other people
that's
claimed
people
it.
did, and then the internet, and not everybody knows how to, be respectful of somebody when talking about them. You know what I'm saying?
He
Like,
cursed you out a couple of times on Twitter.
yeah, weird stuff.
Fuck
Like,
Pusha T and anybody who loves you.
yeah, but listen, on
that
some
made you
real.
laugh probably.
Yeah, that one. All of it. I mean, ain't much of it nothing to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it makes for good content, and that was honestly just a me talking about in that song. I was just talking about how the tides turn. Everybody looked at me one way, and then Ross did it, and it was like, oh man, we rocking with you. He was all up here.
You almost sound kind of sorry for Wayne in the record a little bit.
You do.
You
He
said like
sounds
another multi-platinum artist stuck on tour for the rest of his career.
Bro,
something?
I'm trying to find my exit route. I'm trying to find it. I can't imagine selling all them records and having to still do a tour, a show, a club hosting. Where? I can't imagine nothing like that. And that's it is like, it's like, man, and I look at the game. It's me looking at the youngest today, and how, man, they so self-sufficient.
Right.
Like, they're like so self-sufficient. Like, man, I was coming up here begging, I was coming to New York begging for a deal. I watch these kids do it at home. They get their money. They like, I go on my IG, like my favorites right now, Gunna, Lil Baby, like I watch them like night for night get their bag, and it's inspiring. It's like, man, they doing this. I don't even know if they sign yet.
The industry's so different now, though.
It is. And it's like, man, I can't imagine putting my heart and soul into this, and him, still having to do some of the things that they have to do. Like
I
this
agree,
is mind you, we talking 30 million records later.
I agree.
We're talking like, you know, it's a lot.
You shouldn't be able to pay Lil Wayne 15, 20 grand to host the club at this point. No.
Listen, man, I don't.
He's not taking no 15, 20 grand.
I don't know. I don't know what that is, but I'm just saying that, you know, personally, I feel like there's a way that we gotta like, man, we gotta like the cold. What the whole say about the Cold Crush?
Overcharging niggas for what they did to the
Yeah,
Cold
we
Crush.
can't do that amongst us.
Right.
We can't do that amongst us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, we gotta protect. We gotta protect our own.
Has Wayne or Drake ever reached out to you?
No. I mean, they say Drake reached out on Two Birds, One Stone.
Yeah, he definitely did. Is that why he got these shots on infrared?
Yeah, you threw a shot at him.
Yeah, you know, I feel like it was to be responded to. Like, you know, at the same time, it's about, man, it's music, but who gets to talk to who? Like, there's certain people I do want to talk to. I do want to rap with, so on and so forth. I don't want to rap. I don't really look at that. I don't even look at that situation the same since how that all played out and how that came out. Like you can't let they're the real writers out here. You know what I'm saying? Who really do this, who really like, you know, enjoy the craft of this. Then there's other artists who make great music. You know, they put it together how they put it together. Like I don't feel like we get to have that conversation. Like, you know, it's other people that I should have that conversation with that I truly respect they pen and stuff like that.
So Drake can't talk to you because he don't write his raps.
Yeah, I'm not with. Yeah,
but I'm sure he does
write
right some of his raps, and he's written right, but just not all of them.
I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like I don't know. I'm not there. I just know what's known, and it's like, you know, he was speaking his truth on that record, and that's cool. Like, I'm not gonna have no argument with you about who's the realest, who sold the most dope. You know, I didn't sell whatever. Boom, boom, boom. That's cool. That's your truth. That's how you feel, and it's fine with me. But I got my truth too. Infrared is my truth, and I mean, and we can lay mine out. We can lay mine out on the table. We can see it. It's documented. That's that. And I do have my own proclamations. Only rapper so more dope than me is Eazy-E. God bless the dead.
Jay-Z lost 92 bricks and got it all back though.
It's cool. He the GOAT.
Now, hold on. Drake and Ye got a relationship.
That's cool.
Does Kanye ever try to be like, come on, Push, let me get y'all together?
Even Kanye Wayne and them.
You know, you don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't. You know, they do have a relationship. I don't know how that works out.
But he's closer with you, so.
You know, I don't listen.
They live in the same neighborhood.
Listen,
you go to the house. Push.
I don't put, you know, street values and things in the music game. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's business for everybody. It's friendships, it's relationships with everybody. I ride a little different. I'm on good music, man. Like everybody got a role on good music. Like when people take shots and so on and so forth, I gotta take them. You know, I'm gonna take all those. I'm gonna take all those and I'm gonna throw them back. Everybody else gets to kiki, smile, dap up everybody else. We all got different brands. That's the thing about being on good music. You know what I'm saying? He play creative fashion, boom boom, producer. You know, I'm up there. I'm rap superhero. You know what I'm saying? Those lines get blurred a little bit. Those lines get blurred a lot actually. But
are you ready for Drake smoke though?
Of course.
You got something to cut. That's what I was gonna say. Do you got something to cut?
Drake hit you with a back-to-back push.
Listen, man. It is what it is. That was a cool thing. It was cool.
Push like, that's cool. That's cute.
That was cute.
That was cute.
That's cool, man.
Was his album?
I do want to see that though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he does.
I do. I'm not gonna lie.
He's actually trying to push for it to happen.
I think Drake is a formidable
opponent.
We've seen that for how he handled the Meek situation. He can rap when he wants to, and we definitely know you a spitter. I think that would be pretty good.
Right, but you have to still look at it differently. Like, you know, I feel like you honestly can't, you know, I don't want to be pit with him. Don't pit me and my skill set with his skill set. I feel like we do different things. Like I said, they put records together in a great way for what they do. I feel like I do something that is, I draw.
It would be dope if you wrote a diss record for him to ghost wrote it for him about you.
See, Angela gonna catch a ball for that.
Drake
gonna give you a ball for that. Aubrey gonna give you a ball for that.
Definitely gonna get a ball for that one.
You better hope your face clean out here, especially in the 6 year.
Now you only have 2 guest appearances on it, I guess, because why Ross on the album?
Ross is by far one of the people who gives me the perfect verse every time. I feel like he's somebody that I can send a record to. He's somebody I can send a record to and get that back and turn my back on it and know that it's gonna come back how it needs to come back.
Right.
I mean, I sent him my verse, I sent him the record as a whole, and I'm just talking about like putting, content, making sure everything matches up, so on and so forth. I can do that with Ross. He's great for that.
I wanted to
Who's
hear
that
Hov
singing on the
this album,
record? That sound like CeeLo.
No. Singing on the record, you have Tony Williams.
Okay.
He's on a lot of Ye music, and you have Shake, who's a new artist, sounding good.
Who was that singing the Santa?
That's Shake.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wanted to hear Hov on this album too. I don't know why. I wanted to hear the first record y'all did with each other was just amazing. I wanted to hear more.
Yeah.
Drug Dealers Anonymous.
Yeah. Drug Dealers Anonymous was an amazing record. I try not to, I don't like to ask people for features frivolously. Like Drug Dealers Anonymous was a record that I felt like, listen, I ain't never asked for one. I'm gonna ask for this, and I feel like it's so fitting. I don't want people to ever think I don't ever like to call people and ask them to be on records. I mean, everybody got a lot to do. I hate it. I hate when I got to take time out and do things and I feel like it's like a throwaway or something that's not gonna be meaningful.
It was divine though because it was very timely.
Yeah, no, it worked.
Lauren had just called Jay out, called him a 14-year drug dealer. So
yeah, it was it was perfect. It was perfect, and I feel like the record is something that that's a benchmark in my career.
You know, she said that you were one of her favorite rappers. You and Kendrick Lamar, Tommy Lauren.
Really?
Yeah, she said that. I forgot what article that was.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's weird. I didn't know.
You didn't know that?
No, not at all.
She said Pusha T and Kendrick Lamar.
Nah, man, she was just trying to ride the hype of that song at that time.
Now, was this album originally supposed to be produced by the Neptunes?
It wasn't that the whole album was. It's never not a time where I don't go to Pharrell and Chad to get music. Never. So, when it's album time, I always go there and be like, hey, what's up? What we got? And we always toy around with that.
Does he still charge you? Pharrell?
Does B charge me? He doesn't, right? Yeah, I don't think so.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I really don't know that. I wouldn't know that about him.
So
I
what
seen him at
happened
the
to
listening session last night.
Yeah.
I was shocked that he didn't have a record on the album though.
Yeah, no. He didn't.
So y'all did a lot of records though. So you got other...
Yeah.
I was gonna say what happened to all those songs that Kanye said he felt like he could produce better.
Man, I lost like wild producer relationships behind this. It's I think everybody understood though.
Right.
Everybody understands. Like, he made an executive call and that's what he wanted to do. And I had to just call them guys, text, whatever. Like, yo, I know this was supposed to be the plan. This ain't it.
Will we ever hear those songs?
Yeah, of course.
King Push still got to come.
They were great. Yo, we got to fix that too. King Push, you're getting. I just changed the title.
Yeah, it's the same album.
Yeah, it was the same album. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same album. Same album minus some songs, and I just changed the title. And I only changed the title because I felt like Daytona represented, what you guys are witnessing, and that's what you're really witnessing is two artists really having the luxury of time to really put like an album together. Like that's what it's about. That's why I named it Daytona. I feel like that's what we should see. I feel like that's what we should see. with an artist like myself who's been in it this long, like I should be able to really build out the album that I want to make and give it to my fan base, and hopefully they're loud enough and it spreads, and everybody gets hip to it. But that's the real idea.
Yeah, I don't want to see artists like yourself that's been in the game so long, that's even your age, rushing, doing trendy stuff.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
That's not the move. It's not the wave. And it's like it's fundamental hip hop stuff too. So it's like, I feel like I'm here to show that like the fundamentals of hip hop still apply. I feel like that's what Ye's showing. I mean, these samples are super soulful. You may say that this music may not have thought that this music would translate, but you can put it up against everything. I feel like Daytona is like definitely one of those albums that you're gonna be able to put up against whatever you feel like is great this year.
Well, where were you when Big Meech brought the Campbells out? Outside,
probably going through some label troubles, and outside trying to get to it.
Were you at the party?
No.
Okay,
That's what the line is saying. Where were you when Big Meech brought the Tigers in? Because I was busy earning stripes like a tiger.
Oh, I said the Campbells.
Yeah.
He answered though like
some exotic
right.
animal.
Now, with your relationship with Kanye, how is that relationship? And the reason I ask is sometimes when your peoples or your friends say something left or say something foul, you check them. I mean, even with me,
right?
I posted something one day on Instagram, and Pusha called me immediately like, "Your son, I think you're jumping the gun on that." And so how is that conversation with Kanye when he says some of the outlandish stuff that he's been saying about Trump and the slaves? Do y'all have those conversations?
Yeah. We definitely do. I think I was out there right after TMZ, and he asked my opinion on it. I tell him, that I didn't think it was a good look at all. Now, mind you, I have my own. He knows my political stance. He knows, he knows I about me riding with the Hillary campaign. He knows my agenda more than anything about prison reform.
Right.
Like, we talk about all of that. So there's nothing that can even make me agree with him in regards to Trump, because I can't even have my conversation any longer with, in regards to my agenda. That's not going to happen during this Trump regime. So,
Well, they're trying to do a new bill now, but the bill's kind of funny.
Listen, they doing some of everything, and they doing it quick. That's something that could happen right now, and they could do if they felt it was or deemed it important.
Did you think it was a bad idea for Meek to go and have that conversation at the White House?
I don't know about that.
Oh, he was invited.
He was supposed to go, but
he was supposed to go, and then he didn't go at the last minute. Because I guess a lot of people told him not to go to talk about prison reform.
Man, yeah, and let me tell you something. I sort of feel like I know I would be like, hey, don't go up there and speak about it, right? But then when I'm thinking about Meek really sat down. Meek sat down and was in jail. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure, he knows his reach. He knows his voice. And sometimes it's like trying to convince somebody. It's like trying to go to the label and convince the label that you got a hit record, and they don't really see it. I'm sure he feels like he can articulate that,
right? You
know what I'm saying, and be and show his influence to somebody like him and pull it off, because you have those hopes.
But you just don't know the real agenda of you being there.
I can't, and I don't, I don't think he's like a real. I don't think Trump is like a real president. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's a real president. I don't think he's agenda driven. I feel like he's self driven. So I wouldn't for that.
Did you send him the "What Would Meek Do" song before?
No, man, I didn't. I didn't send it to him, and it was a beat that I heard him on. I heard him on it so much that I even had a line. I had the line in the song that says, "What would Meek do?" Right?
Oh, okay, that's where it came
from. But he was in jail. Like, this is happening all here in jail. I don't know if he coming out ever, or whatever the case may be. I don't know how that's working. And I just remember being like, damn, man, see, if Meek was here, he could have knocked this out. This and that. Lo and behold, he gets out. And he gets out we have birthdays around the same time, and you know, I hit him, yo, happy birthday. His son's birthday is on my day. We share the same birthday, and you know, I hit him for that. And before, I just couldn't bring myself to ask him, fresh out of jail, to go to a studio and write a verse for me. I wasn't gonna ask him.
Right.
And like, you know, I'm battling with that, and then I'm like seeing him like with his son on IG. You know, they
at the
putting on the
game.
chains.
Right.
I'm like, man, I'm not doing it.
But you was paying homage though.
Right. Oh hell yeah. Yeah.
Is there any truth to the fact that you wrote Scoopity Poop? Poopity Poopity Scoop. Poop. Scoop.
No, man.
So that sounds.
Why did you tell him like, come on, yeah, like this is enough is a fucking
He says
enough.
that on your record though. That shit is actually dope when he says it on your record.
He does.
When people talking shit, yeah, how do you respond? Scoop.
Yeah.
But
Scoop.
listen,
Yeah.
I love the fact that he did that on my record because, man, you know, everybody's not privy to the conversations that we have. You had actually a really, really good interview, and like you be getting like you got a lot of the inside of, you know, and I can imagine what you got off camera.
All right.
But you know, that beat is so fire.
Beat is crazy.
Lift Your beat so fire, and that could show that. Like I think that shows you his level of like confidence and arrogance in these releases.
Because that's a real single.
Listen, it's a real single that even has, you know, real other lyrics to it, so on and so forth.
And that's what I'm waiting for.
And he's like, yo, nah, I'm gonna show you. You know what? I'm gonna throw this out, and I'm gonna show him what I think about all that. It's nothing. And I'm gonna show him that this is some heat. I'm putting out heat, and this is what I choose to do on it.
What do you say to people who say people who say all Pusha T raps about after all these years of selling drugs?
I mean, it's corny. Like, man, people who don't, you know, who don't look deeper into the rap, then, you know, listen, it's not for them. Like listen, I have the at this point in my career, man, I have the choice to actually really sit back and you know, rhyme who I'm rhyming for. Like I got the choice to really like I'm really only trying to impress my core at this point. You know what I'm saying? I think that, you know, street talk, drug talk, I feel like that's the common thread in my raps, okay? But still you're still weaving around, you know, lyricism, similes, metaphors, the different colors that I'm putting in it, the social content, everything. If you can't get past the drug stuff, then you're just looking at it at a surface level, and it's, you know, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I don't have a real issue with that, man. Like, I don't have a real issue with people like critiquing my music and things like that anymore. Like, I know exactly who I'm talking to. I know who I touch. I know who, like, you know, comes to me and is like, yo, when you said this, man, that, like, yo, you killed that. That's it.
Adult contemporary trap music, like hip hop.
I like it.
Hip hop acts
I
like
like that.
I love it because
I like that.
We act like we're not still hip hop heads.
Right.
At
right.
40 and close to 40, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
right.
We need music for us.
Yeah, and you know what? I also feel like I can't. I love where new hip hop is. Like, I love it, but there's just certain things like I'm not gonna do the dance. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not. Block Boy JB?
And listen, I
want
to so bad. Listen, I want to so bad. Like, listen, they be having a blast. Like, that joint look fire, right? Like, and it's crazy because, you know, I'm still outside. I'm still, you know, I'm still in these clubs. I'm still in the mix of all of these all the different genres and different tiers of rap and so on and so forth. Man, so how could I not appreciate it? Like, you gotta, like, you can't go to the Bay and not appreciate hyphy music. 100%. You cannot.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I try to liken it to, and what I try to, you know, tell people, like, yo, man, you gotta open up a little bit and really just, you know, take notice and appreciate it.
Now, to the Clips fans out there, I know you got to go. To the Clips fans, is that ever going to happen again?
Man, I would love to see it happen again, man.
How's your brother doing? Where's his head at now?
He's doing really good, man. We talked this morning.
What did he say about the album?
He ain't heard it.
Oh.
He don't listen to secular music?
I think he does.
Okay.
But I just didn't. I just got it. I actually don't have it on my phone either. So
you need it? Me and Sean.
Yeah,
I do actually.
I do actually. You need your album?
Yeah, I actually do.
Okay.
I do.
These guys,
now it's on.
You know, I didn't send it to you. I had them send it to you. I didn't get it.
These guys both got it early.
I'm gonna tell you the record they
I
sent.
couldn't listen to it. I didn't get it.
They sent me somebody else's album.
Oh,
did they?
EP at Def Jam. He sent me.
Don't do him like that.
He sent me something. I think it was Malik or Design. I don't know who it was. And I was like, I hit him back. I said, what's up with that Pusha T though? Like, send me that. I forgot what
it was probably Design or Valet. It was probably Valet.
Valet. It was somebody from Def Jam. They were
Well, check out. Definitely check out Valet.
Is Valet your artist? Good music artist?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, he is?
Yes.
Okay,
Don't take Valet away from us. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's Valet fire.
Now the record Santeria.
Santeria.
Are you paying homage to the religious cult? You know that's a.
No, I'm
Is that a cult? I don't know.
It is. It's a religious cult, like an Afro. I think it's Afro-Cuban or something like that.
It is.
Yeah,
I think the origins are Afro-Cuban. Yeah. Santeria on the album is about my just about the emotions that I was going through off of the murder of my road manager. I had a road manager by the name of Day. We took some time off. It was probably album making time or whatever. He went on the road. He actually was on the road with Nicki Minaj at the time. Randomly went out to eat somewhere, ended up getting stabbed and passing away. And so Santeria is just me just like really, weighing the options and the position that I'm in, and just speaking about the true emotions that I feel about the situation. And and just really just talking about like, man, how life really will put you to those tests. Like, man, do you really want to play like this? And I just took that energy and put it in a song.
Did you ever study the religion at all, or
no?
Okay.
No.
Well, Pusha T, the album is out right now.
Daytona.
Stream it right now. Daytona.
Last question. There's also physical copies of the album. Are you doing that or strictly streaming?
He just handed it in yesterday.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, we are
saw
doing
some merch things and people buying merch.
Yeah.
And that they were getting copies of the album with the merch. So
yeah. No, definitely. We are definitely doing physical copies. There is a merch link. How can I use your
I left my phone at home.
Come on.
I did.
I'm gonna send it to you. Tweet it out for me.
Yeah. I saw people buying by the way, the merch looks dope.
Thank you. Yeah.
As always, because I know you're a fashionable guy on top of everything else. But I saw people got physical copies too.
Yeah. No. It's definitely the physical. It's physical copies, vinyl, merch.
It's shop.kingpush.com.
Shop.kingpush.com.
That's it.
Thank you.
Good. I got one more
Y'all
question.
see how much I be knowing, right?
I am gonna tweet it out. I am gonna tweet it out.
Yeah, y'all do see this, right?
One last question. What are the challenges of being a older rapper? Because I was having this conversation with Scarface the other day, and he said he feels like he's the best he's ever been because of just pure experience.
Yeah, man. I don't necessarily know that they're real challenges for me. I look at the game and I look at the rap game in its entirety. I look at hip hop in its entirety. I feel like if you are, this isn't just about rap, lyrics, being stuck to a certain beat. It's about the fashion. It's about just the whole culture of hip hop. And if you're relevant within that culture and you're still being competitive in all those spaces, I don't see where hip hop ages.
Word.
Like I don't really know how that works. I don't think so. I'm still, the ones who are older than me. I want a whole album all the time. Mm-hmm. I do. I was just in the studio with Nas. Yes, I want Nas album. Yes, you guys are gonna be impressed.
Is it only 7 songs?
Yes.
Oh, all the songs that are coming, all the albums that are coming, only 7.
Yeah.
My album 7.
Tiana.
Kanye album 7. Kanye and Cudi album 7. Nas album 7. Tiana album 7.
That's that number.
Sounds like Illuminati to me,
Is
boy.
Nas gonna make his release date?
Yeah, I think so.
Is Kanye gonna make his release date?
Kanye
next Friday?
Kanye's definitely gonna make his release date. Lord, don't you do me like this. Don't do me like this. Yes, he's gonna make his release date. Don't do me like this. I swear. Like, don't.
June 1st.
Please.
All right. Well, Pusha T album is out right now. Daytona. Make sure you stream it. And we appreciate you for joining us, bro.
Yo, man. Thanks for having me.
All right. It's the Breakfast Club. It's Pusha T.